Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm RACIGS, but yes, you already knew that. Come on now. And yup, I'm bringing you another episode of Bitches Be Crazy. Joining me on this episode is TF141 Ghost. Ghost, say hi.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Ghost, and people know me as Ghost, and that's pretty much it.
I'm actually surprised that you and I haven't done a Bitches Be Crazy dual com before. It was like our first time.
Yeah, you would think we would nail one of these down sooner or later, but finally we can actually congregate together and get one done, which is always good.
It is. It's nice. I enjoy our dual comms, and hopefully the subscribers enjoy it too. So anyway, guys, this gameplay real quick is I go 68-9. Nothing too fancy, just some nice little gameplay if you care to watch. But anyway, this episode I will be reading a story about a crazy ex-girlfriend who just can't seem to leave her ex-boyfriend alone. And then Ghost, if we have time, will share a story of his own. So I'll get right into it. Okay. Alright. About 6 years ago, a girl moved to my town in my junior year of high school, and we became friends and started dating a few weeks later. After having multiple issues with her family, my mother decided to let her stay with us for the time being so she could graduate high school without the stress. We both graduated and went to nearby colleges in upstate New York. After freshman year, she told me she fell out of love with me and in love with her best friend, who was a typical college frat boy. I was devastated. Stories between our mutual friends started rising that she had been sleeping with him for months. She told me it was true, and that she hadn't loved me for the past year of the relationship. See, Ghost,
Yes.
I don't understand. If you're losing feelings for a girl, wouldn't you step it up and actually say it to her before and not let it drag on for a year rather than cheating?
Yeah, see, now, that's understandable, but I see the biggest flaw in this story so far is that his ex-girlfriend had a male best friend.
That's true. The only male best friends I could actually, without having a problem, is if the girlfriend has a male best friend who's gay. That's just
exactly.
Me. That's fine.
No, that's what I was gonna say because the story's not finished though, right?
No. I'll keep going, then we'll.
Keep going, and then we'll talk about it.
Good
after.
idea. All right. I didn't hear from her until about a year later, when I had moved on and began dating another girl. She started texting me then, making sure I was quote unquote doing okay. Well, that was 2 years ago, and she still feels the need to text me every month or so, whether it be pictures of jewelry I gave her having memories of our past, etc., etc. My girlfriend now is growing pretty angry that my ex is texting me, and I'm assuming that her boyfriend can't like the fact that she's texting me at 4 a.m. either. How do I get an ex of 4 years ago to leave me the fuck alone? Why would she even bother texting me still? She has a new life with this guy. Maybe Faceless can help. Haha, thanks and hope you enjoyed Bitches Be Crazy.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so back to the best friends thing as a male.
Yeah.
As a male, you cannot have a girl as a best friend. That's just my perspective because there's always going to be that sexual tension. It doesn't matter if you grew up with this girl, you're still going to be like, I would rail her.
You took the words out of my mouth, literally, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some people, and maybe there's 14 girls actually listening to this, they're like, well, I have a bunch of best friends. They want to have sex with you.
I have a bunch of, alright, girls, you have a bunch of I have a bunch of best guy friends, blah, blah, blah. 9 out of 10 times, they want to sleep with you. Just saying, right? I think most guys can agree. I'm friends with her. Yeah, I'll definitely do her. That's what they're all thinking right now.
Yep, pretty much. You are currently in the friend zone, and you're waiting to have some sex, and I mean that's understandable.
Hey, it happened with that college frat, apparently, right?
Yeah, and I don't know. The girl sending him pictures of jewelry and past stories of lost romance. She still has feelings for you, bro.
Yep.
That's the only possible way.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing with his current girlfriend now. I don't know about you, but Faceless, if I had an ex still doing that, I think she would have died by now. I think Faceless would have probably just stabbed her.
Yeah, that's definitely a no-go. If you're in a relationship and an ex is texting you, especially at 4 in the morning about past interests, that's not good, man. Not good for the image.
Yeah, so definitely just gotta he asked like what our thoughts, like an opinion and stuff. You just gotta ignore it, like you said before, right?
That's the only way, man.
Yeah.
Because if you respond, she's gonna take that as, as soon as I text Jimmy Long Dong or whatever his name is, instantly she's gonna be like, oh, he gives me attention when I need it.
Yep.
I mean, no one just randomly texts someone at 4 a.m. She wants attention, and you're giving it to her. So just cut that shit out. Have sex with your current girlfriend, and just leave it. Like, block the number, change your number, do whatever you gotta do.
And now, you have learned from the master, or have heard from the master.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm very familiar with crazy bitches.
I have a handful of those in my repertoire as well. But luckily though, no ex-girlfriends texted me or nothing. I deleted the numbers like a smart man.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it, man.
But yes, so what was his name? His name was like Dewberry or something like that. I forgot the username exactly. But yeah, guys, just ignore it. And this is kind of like a more serious, I guess, bitches be crazy. Like, I read a lot of comments saying you guys wanted like these stories aren't, I guess, quote unquote, like far-fetched, right? Is that the word I'm looking for, Ghost?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you can
like,
go with that.
No, I'll just say fake.
Yeah, because you could tell, maybe not, more along the lines of exaggerated than maybe fake.
Because how often or not, because it doesn't take a girl pulling a gun on me to have sex with her. Just saying.
Yeah, that whole story, I was just face palming. I was like, come on, man.
But we have, I want to say like 3 more minutes if you think you could squeeze in your story in time.
All right, I can see if I can squeeze it in. All right, so on a more serious note, and this is a real story, not some gun to the head have sex
guys,
with me.
this is Ghost story.
It's not really that crazy, but basically I started dating this girl when I was about 17, met her at work, kind of hit it off. It's that young kind of not even romance. You're just like, I want a girlfriend, I don't want to look like a cheese ball hanging out. So we start dating, we start, going to the movies, the usual bullshit that everyone does.
Typical dating, yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, she brings me back to see her parents like once or twice, which is cool because they were a huge Catholic family. There was like 8 members living in the house, like 7 of them were girls. It was crazy.
Damn, were they nuns or nah?
No.
Okay.
They were just heavy Catholics.
Okay.
So like they all lived there. None of them had jobs or anything. It was fucking crazy. And probably about the 5th or 6th time I came over to like eat dinner with their parents, we're all sitting there like the Last Supper, this gigantic table, and just like out of the blue we're having conversation, and her mom looks at me and she goes, do you plan on marrying my daughter? And it's like,
whoa. Right there at the table with her and everyone?
With everyone, her there, and she was like,
talk about
so
awkward much.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I kind of just like forgot about it. Like I was just like, I don't know. I was like 17. I was like real nervous, and I was like, I don't, maybe. So I kind of avoided it. And then like later that night, I confronted her. I was like, did you know your mom was gonna ask me about that? She was like, yeah, I asked her to ask you.
What?
I was like, you bitch, what?
She purposely put you on the spot like that?
On the spot in front of her dad. Her like 5 sisters. I was
girls,
like,
what the hell?
You don't do that shit. Never put a man in front of like your whole family on the spot and ask him a question like that.
No, like I could understand maybe like a simple question like, oh, what's like your plans for the future with like a job or something like that. Not like, oh, are you gonna marry my daughter?
No, she was like, are you gonna put a ring on it? I was like, oh, excuse me? I'm 17. I fucking hit puberty 8 months ago. Well,
yeah.
No, not well, yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that guys, he did. He was a late bloomer. You probably still didn't hit it fully yet. Your voice still cracks a lot.
It cracks a lot. I'm surprised it hasn't yet.
Probably will. But anyway, guys, I don't see like what is it with certain girls? They just bring up marriage like 1 to 2 weeks into the relationship. Like, yeah, I'm great. You really like the guy and things like that, but that right there will just freak them out, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, no, definitely the honeymoon phase of dating. Everything seems awesome. You guys are being nice to each other. You know what? Give it a year, and then maybe just hint at it.
Yeah.
Like, but don't even say marriage. Be like, what are your plans for the future, or something like that.
Yeah, like
just
I could see like if you've known her for like a year or 2, whatever, and then like been dating for like 8, 9, 10 months, whatever, and then talking about that, but.
Yeah.
Not like.
But,
yeah, go ahead.
And when you talk about it joke. Just like make it very like jokily or whatever
Like,
the fuck.
Kind of like putting a toe into the pool, like testing the waters type of thing.
Yeah. Just be like, have you ever like thought about getting married to anyone? Not just like, don't be like, getting married to me. Don't single it out to yourself.
Like, you're only gonna marry me, and that's it.
That's it. We're gonna have a fucking huge house, white picket fence.
I want 3 kids, not 4, not 2. I want a German Shepherd, not a poodle.
No poodles.
One of those. Oh, I could think of some demanding girls like that I knew back in the day in high school.
Oh yeah, dude. There are millions of fucking girls like that. You're gonna do this. You're gonna build the house.
You're gonna do this. That. I'm gonna stay at home.
I'm gonna watch Desperate Housewives all day. It's gonna be a blast.
Oh man, we're out of time. We've been over the gameplay for like a minute now.
Oh Jesus.
Black screen for the win. But
alright.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, feel free to send in your bitches be crazy stories. Send me a private message on YouTube. And Ghost, thanks for joining me on the show.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me on. It was a pleasure.
No problem, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was more kind of like a serious one, like I said. And yeah, catch you all later.
Adios.